Welcome to the SIGGRAPH 2025 Media Briefing. I'm Michelle Hellrung, the Event Marketing Director for the conference. Thank you for tuning in. The goal for this media briefing is to help you prepare to cover the latest advancements in computer graphics and interactive techniques as shown at this year's conference. If you are attending in person in Vancouver, we look forward to seeing you there. The media office will be located in room 210, and this will be your home base. Our office is open Sunday through Thursday. Please see the hours listed on the screen. If you are covering the conference virtually, we're excited to have you attend as well. Be sure to reach out for support as needed. And if you have not yet registered for the conference, please do so as soon as possible. With that, I would like to turn it over to our Media Relations Manager, Michelle Ellis.
Hello, everyone. I'm Michelle Ellis, Media Relations Manager for SIGGRAPH 2025. I am here to support all of your media needs before, during, and after the conference, whether you're attending in person or virtually. I'll be your point person in the media office to help you with check-in and to assist with committee member and contributor outreach. Please note that the media office has comfortable areas for you to work from, grab snacks, and conduct casual interviews during the conference. Some resources you're going to want to remember are the conference website at s2025.siggraph.org. On that website, you will find a couple of other helpful resources that you can see on the deck. One of them is the digital press room. The other is the news and events page, where we are posting all of the press releases and news related to the conference. With your press credentials, you will have full access to the conference. However, you will need to register to request tickets to the electronic theater once the conference begins or at checkout. Reach out to me. We'll take care of making sure you can attend the electronic theater. Please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm here to make SIGGRAPH 2025 a fantastic experience for you. With that, I'm honored to introduce you to our conference chair, Ginger Alford.
Welcome, everyone, and thank you for joining us as we preview what makes SIGGRAPH 2025 such a unique and powerful experience. I'm Ginger Alford, the 2025 SIGGRAPH Conference Chair. At SIGGRAPH 2025, we are a gathering of artists, engineers, creators, storytellers, designers, and it is extraordinarily exciting to see the amazing work of these people from all of these different disciplines coming together to share and inspire. One thing we are really hoping is that you will connect, that attendees will find one another to collaborate and inspire. So we have some new ways of connecting at this year's conference to help facilitate the amazing things that happen when people get together. We are introducing roundtables. These are small group discussions that bring together professionals around shared interests and challenges. It's a chance to have a deep dive conversation with experts on a particular topic that has been presented at a talk earlier in the week. They're intentionally small to have some meaty conversations. We have meet and greet. So after some of our sessions, we have a place where you can come outside and have those conversations that were inspired by a session you've just seen. We have industry leaders, we have book authors, we have a variety of great people available for you to just chat with at our meet and greet space in the ballroom lobby. We're also introducing a connection lounge. So in the heart of our exhibit hall, we have a dedicated space for networking, so gathering like-minded groups between projects to come and meet one another during the course of the week. We are also introducing in our mobile app a new feature for networking. We have an opt-in networking function through our mobile app, so you can choose to reach out and make connection requests with other attendees, and you can meet on site or later. So we have an in-app chat function for a quick meet me in the hall, or we have email connections so you can schedule a call later and continue these conversations long after. And then we'll be repeating our popular Birds of a Feather session, which are great community organized gatherings that offer a chance to connect with like-minded attendees and explore niche topics in peer-led formats. And we always have workshops and labs and the experience hall, which allows for some exploration with some hands-on and collaborative opportunities. SIGGRAPH is a place where we're exploring the digital and physical realms and the increasing way in which these two worlds interact around us all of the time. This year's program showcases how creators are working across both these realms, using physical spaces and human movement to drive experience. New digital tools to transform how we interact with the real world. We have amazing immersive installations for people to experience. We'll be featuring interactive robotics and new ways of interacting with the physical world. We will explore concepts of digital twins and doppelgangers. Augmented reality is a strong presence, as is generative AI and how that is used to create actual physical artwork. Attendees will explore how virtual ideas take physical form and how tangible inputs shape digital outputs. It's a fascinating world we live in now. And it's not just about seeing it on the screen. It's about stepping into it, experiencing it, feeling it at the interplay of code and craft, and discovering how even storytelling and design and engineering come together in new embodied ways. So at SIGGRAPH 2025, it's where the digital becomes tangible and the physical becomes programmable. At SIGGRAPH 2025, storytelling isn't just part of the experience, it's at the heart of what we do and what we have done for a long time with the SIGGRAPH community. Whether it's breakthroughs in real-time rendering, whether it's hands-on AI demo, or a thought-provoking art piece, each element of SIGGRAPH is grounded in the power of story and the human experience. So what unites us as artists, engineers, researchers, and creators from all around the world is the drive to put humans at the center, to move people, transform their lives, inspire them with stories, challenge, inform, and imagine new futures. So in our art gallery, our production sessions, from our animation theater to courses and talks, storytelling shapes how technology is developed, how it's used, and how it's experienced. It's the thread, really, that weaves together all of our programs and every innovation that's on display. Because at SIGGRAPH, technology doesn't stand alone. It speaks to the human experience, and it shapes the human experience. And so what it says matters. So what sets SIGGRAPH apart isn't just the final product you see on a screen. It's the opportunity to go behind the scenes and see and witness how that product is made. You get to see the creators create. So at SIGGRAPH, the spotlight is on the process, on the artistry, the technical mastery, the innovative tools that power today's most compelling work in computer graphics and interactive techniques. It's not just about what's created, but how it's created. So you'll meet the artists who use these tools to tell stories, that tackle real-world problems, give us insights, things that are grounded in the social impact and in our imaginations. They're doing it right alongside engineers and developers who build the tools themselves and push the boundaries of research, of technology that ultimately impacts all of our lives on a daily basis. We bring these groups together, those who make the tools and those who use them to push the creative boundaries. It's really something special. It's hard to find anywhere else, to see how these two different kinds of disciplines come together and make some amazing innovations. It's a great space for innovation and exchange of ideas. And it really is what makes SIGGRAPH so compelling. So it's not just about observing activity. You watch it happen in real time and you become part of it and part of this creative process that shapes our future. Now it's my pleasure to introduce our keynote speakers, visionaries who are shaping the future of art, technology, and storytelling. We will start our week with Dr. Aaron Hertzman, a principal scientist at Adobe Research, who will speak to us on Can Computers Create Art? It's a conversation that is much at the forefront of society as we have these amazing generative AI tools and we have artists. What does this mean? How, in the arc of art history, have artists responded to new tools? How have new tools changed art? What is the role of humanity as we have these amazingly powerful tools? Dr. Hertzman will share his interesting insights on that with his background that is both art history and computer graphics. We are also very pleased to have a special address from the NVIDIA Research Department. NVIDIA Research is at the forefront of computer graphics research and the development of new technology, and we have three amazing speakers from the research department that will be talking about the next frontiers in graphics research that will include spatial AI, physical AI. What are the kinds of things that are driving our self-driving cars? We will be talking about faster and better and more realistic machines with real-time rendering. We really look forward to the insights that they're providing about what new technologies are going to be at the forefront over the next 50 years of our conference. I'm also thrilled that Dr. Anjali Tripathi will be speaking to us about space exploration. She has worked as a science ambassador. She's an astrophysicist, and she is going to share a bit about exoplanet explorations that are planned for 40 years from now, and how storytellers and artists inspire us to go on these long-reaching human journeys. So she'll be quite interesting to connect the power of story to compel us as humans to explore the boundaries of the unknown. I'm very pleased to welcome Autodesk as a keynote speaker to talk about generative AI as a tool in modern film, TV, and game development. They are leaders in providing tools for our creative community, and their insights from the production community will be astounding to hear. We will really get a glimpse of the future of storytelling and how these AI tools are powering that. But I think the most compelling reason to attend SIGGRAPH is the opportunity to engage with outstanding individuals that are reaching the highest levels of excellence in their fields. We have many multiple Academy Award winners and nominees among our attendees and contributors throughout all of our programs, like Scott Ross. He co-founded Digital Domain and won multiple Academy Awards for such movies as Titanic. We have Guy Williams, who's worked on visual effects for Lord of the Rings and the Marvel movies and is a multiple Academy Award nominee himself. Dr. Tripathi is the astrophysicist who will be sharing exoplanet explorations, served as a science advisor in the Obama administration. Ed Catmull not only founded Pixar, but he also won the Turing Award, the highest award for computer scientists. Dr. Jessica Hodgins is a highly honored computer science robotics researcher, but she has worked to apply her robotics knowledge to create delightful characters for Disney and now for Boston Dynamics. This program is put together by 20 amazing volunteers that make up the 2025 SIGGRAPH Conference Committee. They are amazing people themselves, having won multiple awards at SIGGRAPH, including the prestigious ACM Research Student Research Poster Competition Award, and I will let them tell you about the highlights are for their individual programs.
Hello, I am Dawn Fidrick, the SIGGRAPH 2025 Computer Animation Festival Director, and I'm proud to bring you this year's program. The Computer Animation Festival award winners are Best in Show, Trash, Best Student Project, The Mooning, Jury's Choice, Joliment. Our special film event that we're looking forward to is the Toy Story 30th anniversary screening, which kicks off our festival on Sunday, specifically with a Pioneers featured speaker, Ed Catmull, to introduce the legendary feature. The Electronic Theater is our flagship program, and it will be brought to you as usual on Monday and Wednesday evening for a spectacular Electronic Theater pre-show, the awards ceremony on Monday night, and the Electronic Theater shorts. The Animation Theater has returned, and we've expanded it more than ever to include 3 programs throughout the week: the Animation Theater light roast shorts, medium roast, and dark roast shorts. We've also added the Animation Theater in Conversation program, which will feature filmmakers live in conversation about the work that they've provided this year to our community. The Animation Theater in Conversation in Your Dreams is brought to us by Netflix and Sony. Director Alex Wu will be present with his colleagues, as well as the Animation Theater in Conversation Inquo for When the Starving Return. Director Amanda Strong will be present along with her colleagues. We will have a meet and greet following with an opportunity to meet the filmmakers, perhaps sign posters, and take a photograph. We really look forward to seeing you this year in Vancouver at the Convention Center to celebrate CG animation.
I'm Kalina, chair of the courses program. SIGGRAPH courses are longer sessions. They're 1.5 or 3 hours, which allow presenters to do a deeper dive on a certain topic. This year, we are piloting a new initiative, the Industry Certification Track. And we're partnering with NVIDIA's Deep Learning Institute to provide sessions that help prepare attendees for professional certification. The certification exams will be offered on site at SIGGRAPH as well, so an attendee can go to sessions to learn new skills or brush up on existing skills. And then if they feel prepared, they can take the exam and go home as a certified professional. In terms of our courses programming, I want to highlight a few topic areas. We have many courses on new technologies with, of course, a lot of focus on AI and Gen AI, but other new topics as well, including quantum computing and GPU work graphs. This year, we have a number of courses on science and data visualization, which I'm very excited about, including visualization analysis and design from Tamara Munzner, who literally wrote the book. And finally, I want to highlight a couple of courses which are not just about making pixels. I'm looking forward to the course on computational fabrication and on cyber sickness in VR. See you at SIGGRAPH.
Hi, I'm Nathan Matsuda. I'm the SIGGRAPH 2025 Emerging Technologies Chair, and I'm a research scientist at Meta working on immersive display systems. So SIGGRAPH Emerging Technologies is sort of the interactive demonstration component of SIGGRAPH, and it covers a wide range of topics that are present elsewhere within the conference. And this year in our calls for submissions, we specifically asked for 5 categories, which was sensing and computer vision, haptics and interaction, robotics, display technologies, and fabrication. And that last category, fabrication, is a new addition this year, which over the past several years has been increasingly present within emerging technologies, but not necessarily a part of the official call for submission. So we thought we would add that, as it's an important component in this link between the digital world and physical world. That's such a big part of emerging technologies here. So this year, we have 20 accepted entries, plus 2 that were invited from partner conferences. And we additionally have a booth, which is a new thing this year, where invited presenters from the technical papers program can come in for a scheduled 1-hour session where they will present a demo associated with their technical paper and be sort of a part of this interactive component within emerging technology. So people will be able to walk around, see all of the booths, and also get a little snapshot of the technical papers program. So we hope that this will be a great introduction to the SIGGRAPH audience to a wide variety of topics in a way that's very hands-on and immersive and interactive. And hopefully people will come away with some great experiences directly interfacing with these new technologies.
Hi, I'm Adam Bartel, and I'm the Frontiers Chair for SIGGRAPH 2025. The Frontiers program is one of the cooler programs we have at SIGGRAPH because it explores topics that are on the frontiers of what we usually think of when we think of SIGGRAPH. The Frontiers program comprises 2 parts. There's the Frontiers Talks, which happen at 8 a.m. Monday through Thursday, and look at all sorts of topics, including AI for training human robots, the future of storytelling in XR and AI, tackling climate change using machine learning, and how to tell things about people who are playing the Beat Saber game. We also have a set of Frontiers workshops. These happen throughout the week and allow us to have a deep dive into various topics that are on the frontiers of SIGGRAPH. This year we're having a lot of Frontiers workshops exploring medicine, including looking at XR in medicine, and also what SIGGRAPH can do to help health. We also have a bunch of topics on using AI and XR for human creativity and for human performance. So I hope you'll come and explore some of the topics on the frontiers of SIGGRAPH in our Frontiers program.
I'm Saskia Groenewegen. I'm the chair of the SIGGRAPH 2025 Immersive Pavilion, where technology meets imagination to create unforgettable experiences. And this year, we're exploring 4 exciting themes. First up is celebrating cultural heritage. You'll get to try Blossoms Across Time, a VR and AI experience that turns traditional Chinese flower arrangements into beautiful live paintings. Then, step back in time with Palace Immersive Goong, a VR journey to a royal banquet from Korea's Joseon dynasty. If you love Japanese art, Kacho Zoo lets you paint on virtual sliding doors, watching cherry blossoms bloom as you draw. And Love That Defies Mortality takes you inside a classic Chinese play in a unique, multi-perspective VR story. Next, we have interactive breakthroughs and gaming. Meet a giant virtual pet in Monster Room, the one you see here on the slide, where your furniture actually moves to create a playful experience. Seed of Light is a heartfelt multiplayer game following an artist's life full of empathy and connection. And Leon Revision mixes reality and play with a fun, shared, mixed reality experience. A third team is Seeing the World Through Another's Eyes. Magic U tells a magical coming-of-age story about ADHD. Primordial Reality lets you experience the world like a baby, even wearing a full-body baby suit. And Unbalanced offers a chance to feel what it's like for a new mother balancing care and life. And finally, Art, Theater and Storytelling blends narrative and XR in exciting ways. The Grinning Man combines musical theater with immersive cinematic moments, while Fungi Sync invites you to join a cyberdelic mixed reality ritual. And these are just a few of the 21 pieces we're exhibiting this year. And every experience here invites you to think differently, feel deeply, and see the world in new ways. So welcome to the Immersive Pavilion.
Production sessions is a venerable and popular part of SIGGRAPH, and 2025 is no exception. With a diverse range of industries, technology, and techniques that are represented, production sessions will have something for everyone. Hollywood blockbusters, such as James Gunn's Superman, cutting-edge ride experiences, such as Disney's brand new Peter Pan ride, and top-tier streaming visual effects, such as The Penguin and Dune Prophecy. These bring the dazzle and state-of-the-art visual effects to SIGGRAPH. Newer technologies are explored in Nickelodeon's real-time pipeline for animation, and AI de-aging in Robert Zemeckis' Here. NASA is back with always fascinating data visualization, showing all of us the world from a perspective we rarely see. DreamWorks will dive into the development of the beautiful, styled world of Wild Robot. There's also a special combined session where both Weta and DNEG will present their work on Last of Us. We also have a less common game session looking at the production of the recent hit game South of Midnight from Compulsion Games in Montreal. So I invite you to come and see how the creators create to make this amazing slate of entertainment that is presented in production sessions.
Hello, I'm Inigo Quiles. I'm the Real-Time Live Chair for SIGGRAPH 2025. Real-Time Live is one of my favorite events at the whole SIGGRAPH. While everything else at SIGGRAPH is very technical and very academic, this is the show where everyone gets to relax for about an hour and a half and enjoy real-time technology shown by up to 13 teams. So we had a pool of 44 demos that submitted to the program, and the jury selected the best 13 demos. And those are the ones we are going to see on the stage. Each one of the teams will have 6 minutes to flash the audience with some magic technology. This is a very high energy event. Again, there are no slides or any explanations. It's just going on stage and showing magic in front of 2,000 or 3,000 people. So it's definitely my favorite event. And I think the participants themselves go home with an amazing memory. I was part of that show 3 times. I was on that stage presenting, very nervous, with this very thick accent, talking to 3,000 people. And this is something I will never forget. It's one of the best parts of SIGGRAPH. Now, this time, the jury selected 13 demos that span a wide range of topics and industries. We have virtual reality demos, game technologies, physics simulations, we have art installations, we have educational content as well, and we have some amazing, very weird things like a 4-dimensional video game, which means that in order to solve the puzzles of the game, you have to think in 4 dimensions. And the author of the game is going to be there on stage explaining how that goes and how one ends up developing an intuition for how 4 dimensions work. It's going to be mind-blowing. So the show is on Tuesday night, 6 p.m. And the day after, we will have the panel, 9 a.m., where 5 out of the 13 contributors will get a chance to go deeper into the explanations of how the technology that they showed the day before works. They will get to show slides and whatnot. We will also have an extra hour after the panel for the audience to interact and engage with the creators in a very organic and more casual way. So they will get to ask questions they have or show their own technology that is related to the one that the contributors brought to the show and so on. So that's going to be very amazing as well. And that's pretty much Real-Time Live. If you have any questions, you can shoot us an email and we will be there to answer.
Hey, I'm Richard Zhang. I'm the Technical Papers Chair for SIGGRAPH 2025. Technical Papers is a forum to present the highest quality scholarly research in computer graphics and interactive techniques. This year, the SIGGRAPH Technical Papers program has a record number of submissions, close to 1,000. And of course, we've also accepted the highest number of papers this year, and it resulted in the record number of paper sessions as well. Also at SIGGRAPH, we'll be presenting 5 best papers that were selected from the Technical Papers program. And also we have 4 Test of Time awards. So these are papers that were published in SIGGRAPH around 2013, 2014. And these papers have made the highest impact in the past 10 years in the field of computer graphics. This year, there are some central themes that are very popular among the SIGGRAPH papers. One particular theme is 3D generative AI. Of course, generative AI is very, very popular. Most of the works in other fields like computer vision are surrounding images and video. Graphics has this unique feature of producing amazing works in the field of 3D generative AI. The image you see on the left, it's one of the papers that was featured. It also happens to be one of the award winners for the SIGGRAPH Best Paper. I've also selected some papers that represent very current and emerging topics in computer graphics, topics such as, of course, generative AI, computational fabrication, like 3D printing, and also generative art.
Thank you for joining us today to learn more about SIGGRAPH 2025 and everything that's in store when you come to Vancouver. We hope to have you join us in person or virtually. And get ready for 2026. SIGGRAPH will be coming to Los Angeles from July 19th to the 23rd. Thanks. See you soon.